stomp you out. Came with all my goons, we gon' thug it out. Go ahead, bust a move, we gon' stomp you out. Came with all my goons, we gon' thug it out. Throw your hood up, go ahead and rep your city. Throw your hood up, go ahead and rep your.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Gervonta Davis' 6th-round knockout of Leo Santa Cruz. I'm going to show it. All right. So, Trill Dollar Bill, I'll let you get a swig of the water. At least that's what I think's in that bottle. What was your reaction and your thoughts to Tank versus Leo Santa Cruz?
Drill Nostradamus in the building once again. Everything that I said unfolded. I just thought it would go a little bit longer. I said Tank would win, he'd win. I said that Leo Santa Cruz heart will be on display. He's going to show that he got heart and he's a warrior, and he did. It was a great, exciting fight, you know. I loved it. I loved it. This was a good thing for Tank. Tank needed this, you know. And shout out to Leo. Leo got a nice little paycheck, you know. And then he's gonna go back home and he's gonna celebrate with his family. I'm glad that he's able to get back there with his family, his dad, and everybody was with him. It's a beautiful thing.
All right, G.
Yeah, first I'd like to say salute again to Trill, because I thought Leo was gonna be certified food, and I was pleasantly mistaken. You know what I mean? Like Leo Santa Cruz, I was like, yo, this may come off as disrespectful, but I was like, I know it was going to end in a knockout. So I was like, I'm not even going to score these rounds. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, Leo's actually winning some of these rounds. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, man, like, Tank, what's going on, bro? What's good with your defense? Like, he was taking, like, he absorbed a lot of shots. And I could be like, all right, well, maybe he's like, yo, they don't really hurt. I get it. But still, it's like, bro, you're getting hit with so many shots that you're allowing Leo to win rounds, you know? But nonetheless, yeah, that knockout was vicious, bro. I'm sorry. I think I watched that knockout probably like 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he flatlined homie. Because I thought anyways knockout was impressive. That was impressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he took his soul, man. You know what I mean? Like, salute to Santa Cruz for getting back up too. But Tank is a bad man, yo, for real. Like, if I could just get Tank versus Teofimo, that would be my fight for next year, man. Make it happen, please. You know. But salute to Gervonta for that performance. Salute to Leo Santa Cruz for that performance. I would have said salute to Floyd, but Floyd, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, this is not about Floyd and him, the millions he sold in pay-per-view.
Hold on. I got to do this.
It's not about what he did to Arturo Gotti, what he did to Manny Pacquiao. This is about Tank, okay?
Well, Floyd, I don't know what kind of, like, I know you've been working with Tank, but it's like, bro, I would have thought some of your defensive prowess would have sprinkled onto Tank. It's like Tank was like, yo, man, this is just a photo op, bro. I'm going in there. I'm just trying to knock homie heads off. Like, you know what I mean? And I wish he showed more defensive technique in that fight. But at the same time, I think it's good that he didn't because it made it more entertaining. So, yeah, I just like to say salute to both men, man. And I earned, like, to me now, I'm looking forward to Leo's next fight because of that performance. You know, before then, I didn't really care for homie. But showing seeing what he did against Gervonta, I mean, I think his career, even though, you know, the knockout looks vicious, but he could bounce back. So now he won at least a fan in G. I'm gonna say that.
Salute, G.
Ned?
What was it? You know, Leo's last fight where he had won the belts. We saw that, and that was incredible. You know, it was he had bounced back from a loss and then came back and redeemed himself. I think I remember that's what they were saying in the fight, but that was pretty dope. But last night, I didn't get my predictions in last week because I was in La La Land. But I thought this fight was gonna. I knew Tank was gonna put a victory, but I thought this fight was gonna go like into the later rounds, or was gonna end up by decision, and Tank was gonna get the decision. But last night that knockout was vicious, man, and that's
because
all
you weren't here to give your predictions because you were sleeping. You automatically took L's for every fight.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Now I got a worse record than G. I got a worse record than G. It's like this is my one loss. Like one loss puts me under G, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll take it. I'll let G be on top for 1 week, but I'll take it.
You know what? Upon reflection, we won't do that to you. We'll leave G Weez out.
G earned them losses, and he should deserve to be that bottom spot is his.
Well, you need to show up, so you can't just avoid making the picks either.
Got you. All right. But yeah, no, that knockout was vicious, man. My group chats, everything, Instagram, everywhere. It's everywhere, man. That's one of those knockouts you wake up and it's just it's the talk of social media, man. It's crazy. Shout out to Tank, man. And like G said, I do want to see that TO female. We got to make these best fights happen right now because we don't know what tomorrow promises. But yeah, 2021, we need that TO female Tank fight, man. It's amazing because Tank. They say T.O. actually got your belt, man. So I don't know. You gotta pick that up, man.
So, like a few things, bro. Trill's a funny dude, cause like he brings certain things up and makes me laugh. Like with Floyd, like bro, I like. From the moment they showed Tank, I'm like, yo, is he wearing Mayweather's outfit from the fight, bro? Like, yo, Floyd would be like, yo, this ain't about me. But, like, then why is Tank dressed like you right now, dog? Like, yo, this is not about you.
You wore when you fought Marquez.
Yeah, like, bro. Dude, if it's not about you, why you the first thing people are gonna say is like, yo, Floyd wore that outfit when he's coming.
It's not Floyd's fault. Tank needed something to wear, and Floyd just said, "Go to the closet, man. I got you, yo."
Closet.
Shout out to Tank for wearing it and understanding that.
Hold on, bro. That was hilarious, though. Go in the closet. It's the first day of school.
He said,
"I'm gonna
yo,
lay something out for you to wear."
Oh man.
Oh man.
yo, Floyd, you gotta stop it, man. Let that man.
It's crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro.
Yo, that reminds me of LeBron James when he made his whole
closet pick you out something.
wear the suits with the shorts cut off, like the suit with the shorts.
Short sleeve suit. I mean,
You know LeBron made those mother effers wear that, man. The media was making fun of LeBron. LeBron said, "We all wearing it."
Yeah.
But anyways, so I see Tank come out with the Floyd, and I'm like, okay, like if it was his decision, fine. But I give Tank credit for wearing it because I remember a time when Tank was like feuding with Floyd, and although Floyd can't keep himself out of the limelight, he does have good intentions for Tank. He does want Tank to win. You saw how happy he was when Tank knocked out Leo. So I give him props for working it out with Floyd.
Yeah, he stood on the chair and was like, "I told him to do that."
No, they show Floyd walking over to the corner in the middle of the fight, and I'm like, why is he like? No other fan can do that. No, but getting to the fight, Leo Santa Cruz did way better than I thought he would do. Now the outcome is what I expected it to be, but he made it more difficult than I thought he would. And I'm not going to say that like Tank isn't as good as I thought. Leo Santa Cruz is better than I gave him credit for. Mainly because when I watch him fight, he's usually throwing like 1,000 punches around, but he's in there with guys, with the exception of the Frampton fight. Those were good fights. He's had a few, but usually it's like Leo Santa Cruz overwhelming or overmatched opponent, and it's just like boring. Like you're like, yo, like damn, Leo just landed a 5-punch combo on this dude, and he did like nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So I never really, but getting to see him in there with Tank, you got to appreciate his combination punches, but it was also his downfall because he got too comfortable in those exchanges with a guy like Tank. And that's what we were talking about. And that's what I was thinking when I envisioned him getting knocked out was going to be, he's going to try to throw all those punches and he's going to give Tank the opportunity to land a clean one. And that's what happened. But I will say this to Leo, I give him so much props because I felt like he was going to get knocked out going into the fight. Majority of the people felt like he was going to get knocked out going into the fight, but it didn't stop him from taking the fight and daring to be great. So when someone dares to be great and this is the outcome, you know, it's difficult, but I have so much respect for Leo after the fight. More respect than I have for Leo going in. One, because he took the fight and everyone knows it was a dangerous fight for him. But not only that, the way he performed during the fight was better than I've ever seen him perform before until he got knocked out. And when he got knocked out, it was one of the most vicious knockouts we've seen in a while. And it went from me being like, oh my God, like I couldn't even get excited about the fight once he was on the ground. And I'm looking and I'm like, yo, this looks really bad. And when he sat up and he was smiling and laughing, I was like, yo, you got to give that man so much respect. Like, and then this is what I love about the Mexican fans. That was a pro Santa Cruz crowd. They were cheering for Santa Cruz. It was a Santa Cruz crowd. But once the knockout happened and Tank was giving his interview, they showed Tank love. And, you know, he felt the love, and then Tank showed Leo love and showed his dad love. And so for me, Tank proved that he's a talented guy. I don't see the Teofimo Lopez fight happening because here it comes, guys. Here it comes. Here comes all the fan people who love Top Rank in the ESPN rankings, but Tank's the A side, folks. Sorry to have to break the news to you. But if Teofimo Lopez, you can give him all the belts you want. You can rank him on all the pound-for-pound lists you want. Tank's had 9,000 people in the Alamo Dome during COVID to watch his fight on pay-per-view, which was tweeted from Magic Johnson, LeBron James, and a bunch of other A-list celebrities was watching Tank on Halloween night.
And Wilder.
Wilder broke his silence. Whatever that's worth. Mike Tyson says Tank is his favorite fighter. So your man may have all the belts, Teofimo Lopez, but the A side is Gervonta Tate Davis. Now, what kind of split can they work out? If you're Gervonta, maybe you want to solidify your status as A side by knocking out someone else in emphatic fashion. But I think this. I think that's a major fight. I'm not going to make a prediction on that fight because that fight is really like one minute I'm like, Tio got him. Then, oh, what? Tank might have him. That
work on that defense.
I actually thought Tank looked better defensively than I expected.
Yeah. It was just Leo is people be shocked with Leo. You gotta understand, Leo is really a champion at 126. His great fights was against Artemares and Carl Frampton, as Kaden was alluding to. But he showed heart when he grabbed him. He was too small when he won that super belt at 130. You know what I'm saying? And for him to go in there with a Tank, he showed a lot of boxing. You know what happened was the problem that we knew was his heart.
Mm-hmm.
His heart was what got him in trouble.
We say he can't take no risk. We say
Can't take no
not
risk
even
at
when he
all.
doing Frampton. No risk. Like he just couldn't help it.
I got
He couldn't help his heart.
Combat combinations. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
was beautiful though when he did go down. I knew he was gonna be all right.
But I'm telling you, I'm just saying, Leo though, like Tate got hit, but there ain't too many people who throw combinations like Leo though. Like that's his thing. Like Leo just throws those combos, and it's like,
Listen, Wilder fans, I know Wilder fans gotta love Leo Santa Cruz because he done bailed them out with ticket sales because him being on the undercard. You know what I'm saying?
last night proved Leo's been bailing Wilder out for the longest time on them.
That fight on the Staples Center, who was on the undercard of that fight was Leo Santa Cruz. You know
And if it wasn't Wilder, it was Kalinowski that was bailing Wilder out. But we don't need it. Hey, Trill, don't open up that can.
I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm
open up
sorry.
that can.
Leo Santa Cruz.
And another thing about Wilder with G that I forgot was G talking about, you know what I'm saying? I saw that with Joshua. When Joshua went in the ring, he wasn't himself when he went in the ring. I saw that with Wilder. It didn't stop G from jumping up and dancing with Complex when Joshua got knocked out. It didn't stop G from saying that Joshua was a fraud. It didn't stop G from picking Andy Ruiz to beat Anthony Joshua in a rematch. Not only did G pick Andy Ruiz to beat Joshua in a rematch, G bet Ned money. And he had to pay Ned that money, and Ned almost started a fight when G gave him that money. So I don't want to hear it from G. I'm sorry. Let's get back to Leo Santa Cruz and Tank.
God, now it was on you, my brother. I was just, picking
I
back.
already went. Oh yeah, so I'm done. Basically, this fight ended with me thinking two things. One, I'm glad that Leo's okay. Leo showed me he's better fighter than I thought. I was hard on Leo in the buildup only because I'm used to seeing Leo just overwhelm bums with activity, and it's just kind of boring. It's like, I don't want to see this. Like, you know what it's like when G said like he didn't even pull out his scorecard because he knew that I look at the name, I say like, Leo's gonna win by decision. Like I don't even need to watch this fight. Like he's gonna throw 1,000 punches, and this guy's gonna be a deer in headlights the whole time getting punched up. But he did show that he's a true champion and he's a good fighter. And I think Gervonta Davis showed that he's a star. Like that's a star performance. I knew this was gonna happen, but damn it, he did it. You can't take it away. He did it. Tank's a star. And it ain't about Floyd, but if I'm going to say Tank's a star, it was made per view. Congratulations, Mayweather.
Hold on, I do got a question though, fellas. I got a question. Who had the better uppercut this year, Povetkin or Tank? Both of them was lethal.
It was lethal, man.
Both of them were lethal, yo. So I'm just saying, we should. That should be a segment within itself, man.
Are we answering it?
Nah, we ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? That could be later. You know what I'm saying?
Both are impressive in their own right.
Yeah, they're impressive in their own right.
They're definitely going to be. That's knockouts of the year. That's the debate right now. Which one of those was knockout of the year?
Y'all let us know how y'all feel in the comment section. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.
And what's her name? Anissa Estrada, whatever her name. That's in there for knockout of the year too.
Catch me creeping down the dark street. This is where me and the zombies meet. Guarantee we all gonna eat. It's Zombie Ray again with HD. I'm a zombie in the night, you better run from me. Zombie Ray in the house, you better run, homie. Brought a mask and some gloves with some thugs with me. I came to do damage, you wanna purge with me. Super Saiyan zombie,